So I was thinking, wouldn't it be awesome to have a great recipe for overnight oats, which you can use to make all kinds of different variations? Today I'm going to show you just that. I'll show you the basic recipe and then 3 different variations which I'm going to create from that recipe. So let's get started. So just have a large bowl here. Here add in all of your quick oats. So get the quick oats and not the rolled oats, I think, the big kind, because you need those little bits of oats to create the amazing texture and thickness in the oatmeal. Then go ahead and add in your milk. It's going to be a 1-to-1 ratio from oats to milk. Then we're going to add in a few tablespoons of yogurt, and that really helps with the thickness aspect of the overnight oats. But as you may have already known, the best way to thicken it and add lots of flavor is chia seeds. So add in a nice healthy portion of that in your oatmeal. If you've ever used chia seeds as an egg alternative, you'll see how jelly-like it becomes, and that's what helps make the oats thick. Now here I'm adding in some vanilla bean paste. There's no preference in this case between vanilla extract and paste, so use what you have. Then give it all a really good whisk, bring it all together, and then that is our base. It may look too thin right now, but that's because it hasn't sat in the fridge for at least 6 hours. So this is our first variation, banana chocolate chip. So first things first, you have your base ready, then slice up your bananas. So add in your bananas right in the bowl, and then add in about a half tablespoon of chocolate chips. Lightly mash up the bananas, and the bananas are going to add some sweetness and thickness to your oatmeal. Add it right in your mason jar. I find that tilting it and then using a spatula to pour really helps avoid messes. Seal it up and then leave it in the fridge for at least 6 hours or preferably overnight. And there you go. It looks amazing, it's thick, and that's what you want. Now to top, add some more chocolate chips if you want. I like chocolate. You'll notice that everything that I make today has chocolate. So you don't have to put it, you can put something else instead of the chocolate chip. And then add in some more slices over the top and then top it with your sweetener. So I'm going to use some honey today. And that's why I don't add it in the actual base recipe, because then you can adjust later on based on your dietary needs, based on what you are feeling like. If you want sweet or not, if you want maple, if you want agave nectar, you can really pick and choose the morning of. You're not stuck with a sweetener the night before, and it looks better as well. So it's a win-win for both of us. So that is the banana chocolate chip overnight oats. Full recipe is going to be on my website. Link is going to be down below. Now what's great about overnight oats is you can really make so many kinds, all kinds of flavors, and then have it all ready in the fridge for the next morning. So here are 2 other variations. One of them is the chocolate peanut butter. So that's the same base from earlier, which I've just transferred a portion of into a separate bowl. Then add in some cinnamon. Then add in your chocolate, which is cocoa powder in this form. I told you, there's going to be chocolate in everything. So mix it up really nice. Be careful because cocoa powder does take some time to mix. So just really work it out. And then again, use that spatula method to pour it in. Cover it, seal it, and then toss it in the fridge. You can also do all this, by the way, in a bowl and not a jar. There's no prerequisite to always have overnight oats in a jar. Then the next morning, it looks nice and thick. Add in a nice spoonful of peanut butter or any other nut butter, so almond, cashew, whatever you like. And then a nice spoonful of blueberries, just to really cut through the richness of the peanut butter and the chocolate. And today I wanted to top it up with maple syrup, and that's why I don't add the sweetener in the base recipe. This is another variation. This one is one of my favorites, which is the mango and chocolate chip. I grew up eating mangoes and I love mangoes. It's my favorite fruit. And this is great because you get to enjoy a sweet mango puree, which is just so delicious. So add your mangoes in a blender. If you're using frozen mangoes, you may need a bit more milk just to whip up those blades. But if it's already thawed, just reduce the milk by half and then adjust as needed. Puree this really well until it's nice and smooth. Taste it and enjoy the pleasure that is mango puree, and then add it all in to the bowl. That's looking amazing. Almost looks cosmic to me. Alright, now mix it all up again. Use a whisk, it's always the quickest way to mix things. And then we're going to transfer this into our mason jar. Again, if you want to eat in a bowl, just leave it here, saran wrap it, and the next morning it'll be just as thick as it will be in a mason jar. There's no prerequisite. Now because we added extra milk from the mango puree here, this may be a bit thinner, but I kind of like it like that. You can put lesser milk if you want, but I really like the mango shakiness of this oatmeal. It's really unique. And I'm going to top it up with some honey today and a little bit of chocolate chips. And that is it. That's all that I want. Nice and simple. And I really like mixing up everything to really combine the flavors before I eat anything. And that's what I'm going to do here. And that was a great bite. So now you have the basic guide for overnight oats. Now take this and make it your own. Substitute the milk if you want, add whatever ingredients you can think of, and really share your creations with me. I've used this basic idea to make all kinds of different overnight oats, and you can check that out on my website that's here down below. Also, let me know, do you like your oatmeals completely mixed up just like I do? Or do you like to enjoy each element of the oatmeal by itself? Let me know in the comments down below. Hit subscribe if you haven't already, hit that bell icon, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye guys.